All cells share a common blueprint for life. Hello, I am Georgia from Mentivia. Welcome! Today, we're exploring the remarkable commonalities that unite all life at the cellular level. Despite the vast differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, they all share fundamental components. These universal features are not just incidental. They are absolutely vital for any cell to function and be considered alive. We'll look at the cell membrane, cytoplasm, ribosomes, and genetic material. First, let's discuss the cell membrane, also known as the plasma membrane. This is the outer boundary that encapsulates every single cell, whether it's a simple bacterium or a complex human cell. It's primarily composed of a phospholipid bilayer, a flexible double layer of lipid molecules, with various proteins embedded within it. This structure gives it both fluidity and strength. The cell membrane's role is absolutely critical. It acts as a selectively permeable barrier, meaning it carefully controls what substances can enter and exit the cell. This regulation is crucial for maintaining the cell's internal environment, a state known as homeostasis. Without this control, the cell couldn't regulate its water balance, nutrient intake, or waste expulsion, leading to its rapid demise. It also facilitates communication with the external environment. Moving inside the cell membrane, we find the cytoplasm. This is the jelly-like substance that fills the cell, encompassing all the internal components. It's an aqueous solution, mostly water, but it's also rich in dissolved salts, organic molecules like proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids, and various other cellular structures. Think of it as the bustling internal environment where most cellular activities occur. The cytoplasm is essential because it's the primary site for many vital metabolic reactions. Processes such as glycolysis, the initial stage of glucose breakdown for energy, happen here. It also provides the medium in which other crucial components, like ribosomes and the genetic material, in prokaryotes, are suspended, allowing them to interact and perform their functions. Without the cytoplasm, the cell would simply be an empty sac, unable to carry out the chemical reactions necessary for life. Next, let's talk about ribosomes. These are tiny granular structures found in the cytoplasm of all cells. What makes them unique is that they are not enclosed by a membrane, distinguishing them from many other organelles in eukaryotic cells. Despite their small size, ribosomes are incredibly complex molecular machines, composed of ribosomal RNA and proteins. Ribosomes are absolutely essential because their primary function is protein synthesis, also known as translation. They read the genetic instructions carried by messenger RNA or mRNA, and then assemble amino acids into functional proteins. Proteins are the workhorses of the cell. They provide structural support, catalyze chemical reactions as enzymes, transport molecules, and act as signaling molecules. Without ribosomes, a cell cannot produce the proteins it needs to survive, grow, or reproduce. Finally, we come to the genetic material, the cell's blueprint of life. In all cells, this hereditary information is stored primarily in deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA. While its organization differs between prokaryotes and eukaryotes, circular in the nucleoid for prokaryotes, and linear chromosomes within a nucleus for eukaryotes, its fundamental role is the same. It contains all the instructions needed to build and operate a cell. The genetic material is essential because it holds the complete set of instructions for a cell's existence. It dictates which proteins are made, when they are made, and how the cell functions. Crucially, it ensures that genetic information is accurately passed from parent cells to daughter cells during reproduction, maintaining the continuity of life. Without this blueprint, a cell would have no instructions, no identity, and no ability to replicate or adapt, making life impossible. In summary, the cell membrane, cytoplasm, ribosomes, and genetic material are the four universal features found in all living cells. Each plays a distinct yet interconnected role. The membrane controls the boundary, the cytoplasm is the site of metabolic activity, ribosomes build proteins, and genetic material provides the essential blueprint. These foundational components collectively ensure that every cell, regardless of its type or complexity, can sustain life, grow, and reproduce. They are the irreducible minimum for life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep learning with us, make sure to click the subscribe button. It's the best way to stay updated with new content. For even more free educational resources, including e-learnings, videos, and articles, visit mentivaya.com. It's your one-stop destination for exploring science, history, and much more.